Hey guys, how's it going? I hope everyone's doing well. Guys, thank you so much for your time and support. Like always, guys, I really appreciate it. Guys, today's topic is just bear with me for the entire video and let me know also what your thoughts are. But today's topic is going to be about the doomer. So, guys, if you the doomer, what it is, it's a young man who hasn't had a good life so far, who's been down on his luck, who's haven't had, good things happen to him. At least not yet. And what happens, they're unable to see the future as being positive, as being better. So that's what a doomer is. Of course, there's a lot of details that I could go on, but just for the sake of time, you could put doomer on YouTube and a bunch of videos will show. So guys, if you're a doomer, I was there. I was a doomer. So I want to go ahead and just say, guys, I was a doomer, but I didn't have an alcohol or drug problem. I do love to eat unhealthy food. That is, my shortcoming. But anyway, guys, what I'm going to say is what I started thinking to myself, all right, life isn't where I want to be right now. I was thinking in 2010, that part of the 2010, 2011, 12, around that time, I was thinking, all right, how is my life going to be like? And I started sketching it inside my head. I wasn't going to extremes, right? I was trying to, be realistic. I wasn't going to say, oh, I want a Lamborghini, right? No. So, guys, at that time, I was making like maybe $500 some dollars, I was making between 400 something and 600 something every 2 weeks. Bad pay, right? And I started thinking to myself, what kind of money do I want to make? And I started thinking, okay, I want to make this kind of money, right? I want to make closer to $800 every 2 weeks after taxes. And I started thinking, okay, that's part of it. All right, I had car debt. And I was thinking to myself, I don't want to have car payments. Okay. So I started sketching how future me is going to look like. How is future me going to react in life? What kind of mindset are they going to have? Are they going to be, they're going to continue, because at that time I was always a friendly person. So I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to continue being friendly but how am I going to be better, toward my treatment towards others? And I said, I'm going to be a better friend. I'm going to, I started thinking all these things, right? I started sketching it. So guys, I'll be honest with you, I'm a big believer in God, and I would pray to God, okay, how am I going to get out of this rut? Well, not rut, but how am I going to improve my situation, right? And I started thinking, all right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Of course, I'm going to walk. I'm going to start not, of course you can hit the gym, but start walking regularly. And I started sketching all these things, right? And guys, by 2015, I kid you not, after a while, there's a lot of details I forgot to mention, guys. But long story short, by 2015, things started changing for me. It was kind of cool. And I started thinking, to myself, I wanted to be where I wanted to be. Actually, I was where I wanted to be in life. So I had a Monday through Friday jobs. I would come in at 7 in the morning, leave at 3:30. I'd have the weekends off. Cool. And then I started getting PTO time. Cool. All these other things, right? And I got out of debt. I started walking regularly. And I stopped living paycheck to paycheck. That was another goal I had. And, at the time, I was depending on my parents. One of the things I saw in these doomer videos is that the doomer worked at McDonald's and was able to afford an apartment, which is unrealistic, guys. But anyway, I started, all these things I started creating in my head. What am I going to do, right? How am I going to dress? And all these things, right? I'm going to always have my car clean, my home clean, and all these things, right, to better my life. That's how I slowly got out. It was not day and night, guys. It took years, and I'm still building on it. So that's what I want to say, guys. I'll see you in the